Ever heard someone say, I do me, you do you? Sounds like freedom.
But in actuality, in relationships, it's equated with avoiding responsibility.
Hi everyone, we're Jeff and Ellen, and today we're talking about why that mindset causes disconnection,
Resentment,
and emotional power struggles, no matter how nice it sounds. Hey babes.
Hey, here we are again.
Okay.
Okay, what are you drinking?
Water.
Ooh, nice.
With L-glutamine.
And I have lemonade.
Okay.
Summery. God, I love summer.
Yeah. So we got a papaya here as a snack.
Oh, thank you for making that, by the way.
You're welcome.
It's actually the snack that I didn't know I wanted.
It has this nice light sweet taste to it. Kind of nice. It's not heavy.
No, it's not
sugary.
heavy. It's kind of an unexpected taste. For me, actually, you brought papaya into my life. I never ate a lot of it until we met. But it's a taste that I've come to love over time. I'm not selling papaya. Sorry to the papaya farmers out there. It's good now. Maybe we should just get on to a topic.
I have something to talk about today.
Awesome. Okay.
So again, with couples, and where one person is saying, I do me, you do you, and this is me, and this is my life, I'll take care of me, and you do you go over it. And
I already have stuff I want to say. Well,
bring it on. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Well, I can appreciate it sounds really nice in the sense of like you were providing a lot of freedom. I do me, you do you. I'm not going to like overtake you.
Space.
Yeah,
I don't want to overburden.
Marriage or part, relationship doesn't mean you lose yourself to me.
Also, sounds really good.
It all sounds really good, but actually, in actuality, and what we see particularly in our practice quite a bit, is I do me, you do you is really just code for I want to avoid the responsibility of partnership and being in the relationship. I don't want to change. I don't want to have to work on hearing you better, showing up for you better, understanding you more, coming into connection with parts of me that are going to take work and effort. So how about you don't bug me about me, and I just get to be the same me all the time.
And for me, it's the approach of saying, I don't want to know and feel how my choices impact you.
Yes.
And I want to pretend that I don't have impact on you. So if I do something that you don't like, I don't want to hear anything about it because I want to be free to operate as I am. It's almost like lone wolf kind of territory, kind of thing. It's like I want to find a way to be free of impacts.
Right. And so what we end up creating then is a relationship of two independent people, almost like roommates. And what we don't actually create is interdependence.
Yeah.
We keep ourselves separate.
I find it's mostly like that phrase is coming from one partner. Yeah.
I always just hear one partner say,
it's usually
I do me, you do you. It's usually one partner who pulls that line, and then the other partner feels, oh shoot, I'm going to feel like some needy individual if I don't accept that.
Yeah. So the bottom line is that in all relationships, we have impact.
Yeah.
On any relationship.
Just because you're unaware, or if you want to be in denial of your impact, doesn't actually negate or take away the impact that you have. And I think that's the thing for many of us. We actually lack some skills when it comes to our awareness of self. And even this idea that we do have impact. We're so focused outwardly on our need and what we want and how it impacts us that we lose sight of. And these are not necessarily bad people. It's just how we've been conditioned to survive in the world and to try and create some type of happiness for ourselves. I don't know how to be happy and how to deal with the impact that I have on you. So instead of learning, because it's actually not readily taught in our environments. No. My only self-preservation or the best defense I have is, can you just stop bringing it up or making me aware? And let's just agree that we're just going to be separate on this.
Yeah. So part of this, and we've spoken about this in previous videos, about growing up means that we grow into more responsibility. And when we have adult relationships, we recognize that we actually do have impact on anyone. I impact my neighbors. Whether, I want to or not, I impact them by my behaviors.
Yeah, we impact our dog. If we have an
Absolutely.
argument, you see the dog, starts to move away. Like the dog is
So
impacted.
I'm not saying that I'm responsible for their responses.
No.
It's acknowledging I have accountability to other human beings as I interact, because I'm never not involved. But I think that's the really challenging part of the why people want to promote the I do me, you do you, is that I don't want to know of my impact. I don't want to know of the negative impacts that I have on you. I don't want to hear about them. And so it is almost like buying someone's silence. It's saying, if you have a problem with me, I don't want to hear about it. And so it creates this disconnection.
It does. Actually, as you, when you talk about it, I'm picturing like the two people moving in this direction. There's the disconnection, but what's going up in the middle is actually a wall. And I think it's that silent, unspoken wall that people, sometimes rather innocently, don't realize that's what they're building in their relationship.
And that wall means that the relationship now is roommates.
Yes.
You have your room, I have my room. We're separate people. And we don't mutually care and turn towards each other.
Especially in times of need or the
Yes.
important times. That's when it really matters.
It's good, I'll be here. I'll take all of the positive impacts on you. I'll soak those up. But I'm not going to be here when the negative impacts arrive. I'm done. By the way, I'm eating all the...
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, no, it's okay.
I'm more hungry than I thought I was.
Okay. I'll look at that last piece.
You... I ate almost this whole bowl. As you're speaking, I'm like, sorry.
This is why you wanted to bring up the topic and get me talking. More papaya for you.
Now we know.
The truth comes out.
Totally.
You do papaya and I don't.
And you do no papaya, because I've eaten it all. So it's sometimes really challenging to think about this in romantic relationships. So let's talk about a business relationship. If I'm working with someone and I have a partnership at work, there's no way I would be promoting this. I would not say, I do me and you do you.
Right.
But we're still going to run our partnership, our business together. So that means I get to act rogue and do whatever I want. I can do any plays I want in the business. And if they negatively
I'll fire
impact
that person. I'll give a raise to that person. I'll change our agreement with our client.
Yeah, whatever I do, I don't want to hear any negative impacts from you. That would never... No,
it would never fly.
That the business would crumble in the first week. And you certainly wouldn't say that to your boss. And even if it was on a different team, if it was a sports team, the same thing. We brought up analogy of sports team. Like, you wouldn't... If this is the play and this is how we score goals, I don't just like willy-nilly skate around the ice the way I want. And if you have a problem with it, no, I do me, you do you. That's not team. That's an individual sport.
Yes.
And so what are you wanting to promote? Are you want partnership? You want to be team? You want partners? Or are we doing solo acts?
I think what you bring up is so important, though, because when we are the one, when you catch yourself as the one who even just thinks, why can't I just do me? Or I want to do me, you do you. It's good to think, wait a minute, but do I want to live in a world where other people are doing that back to me? Mm-hmm. Like, do you want your children to do that? Hey, mom and dad, I do me, you do you.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So when the tables are turned, it becomes very uncomfortable for the person who's initially promoting I do me, you do you. Because if the other person does behavior, you're like, I don't like your behavior. And they go, well, we're just going to keep promoting the same thing. I do me and you do you. So now I'm left with like, I don't like these impacts. But yeah. I've now put myself in the corner where I can't say anything. So yeah, awkward.
I do see this as a reflection of a growing trend, and not a good trend that I see as a growing trend of isolation, disconnectedness, dysfunctional independence.
Ooh, that's a good word. Dysfunctional independence. Yeah. And
then what we're seeing as a result, feelings of loneliness, like epidemic levels of people feeling lonely, despite our devices and mm-hmm. conveniences that are supposed to be about bringing us more connected. it's not working because the connection we want is human to human.
Yeah.
And it's our nervous system that decides whether we feel connected or not. And when you say, I do me, you do you, my nervous system freaks out.
Yeah.
And so
how do we fix this? What is the solution?
it's actually we do we. We live in a world where it's not I do me, you do you. It's we do we. And we change our consciousness to incorporate and even start asking questions like checking in and asking, what was the impact I just had on you? I saw your face change. I just want to do a check-in. I just gave you a bunch of information. How did that land on you? That's a big one. And then when you give me something that I'm uncomfortable with, this is the big one. Rather than get defensive, because that is, I do me is a defensive response, but rather I learn how to self-soothe and I learn how to speak and voice what's going on in my relationship with you. So when you tell me the impact, oh, I had trouble with that, or I'm not sure what to do with that uncomfortableness for me to hear you say that. And it's about how the couple learns to partner on the experience together. If you turn on me and say, well, you do you on this, that's your response, again, you've abandoned me.
Yeah, I think that's we do we, I think, is the antidote. I like that, because in any relationship, it can't be pitting one person another. It has to be both. And so we have to honor, how does this work for both of us?
Yes.
It has to be a change from the individual mindset to the we mindset, or us.
And I think if that notion of we do we brings up something uncomfortable for you, it's worthwhile to explore that and check that out.
Yeah.
Because there's no downside to we do we.
Yeah.
But there is a downside to I do just me
Yeah.
and you do just you.
Yeah. The skill of interdependence. That's sort of like the take home.
If you keep saying I do me, you do you, you're opting out of connection.
Yes. Healthy relationships are not accident-free zones or impact-free zones. They're intentionally created shared spaces with shared responsibility.
So if you like this me to we video, subscribe.
And watch this next video on how to create healthy relationships.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.